It's funny how life twists and turns. At the beginning, it was meant to be just a 2 weeks visit to a friend here in Germany. But those 2 weeks turned in 9 months. There's something special about last moments. This apartment has been my home, but soon it'll be swallowed by the past and start to fade into just a memory. Damn, I've lost count of how many times I've moved in the past 2 years, ever since my new life began. This is it, the last time I'll stand here. Every step now takes me farther from what this place meant to me. But at the end, I think it doesn't matter how many doors you have to close. If you close one, it means your time there has come to an end. So the city rolls by, and those familiar streets will become less familiar as they take you to another place you'll soon call home. Bonn, a city that's become a part of me. Every street, every corner feels familiar. It's strange how quickly you can adapt, how a place that was once unknown becomes part of your daily life. When I decided to stay in Germany, finding a job wasn't easy. Without speaking the language, being a rider was the obvious choice. And this is my routine now, pedaling through the city, weaving between cars, delivering packages, lost in the rhythm of the streets. I've done many different jobs, and I never imagined I'd end up working as a rider. But here I am. Being a rider wasn't part of the plan, but it became part of my story. It doesn't matter what you do, as long as you do it with purpose and pride, especially when you're out there in the world looking for answers. Answers. They are out there, waiting to be found in every journey and every place. But there are days when I need more than the city streets, more than the familiar roads. So I trade my pedals for a throttle and let the engine take me somewhere further, somewhere quieter. Switching gears, leaving behind one kind of ride for another. On two wheels or two legs, I'm always moving. There's something about this moment, when the engine starts and the road opens up. It's like everything else fades away, and all that's left is the ride. Life and the road, they have a lot in common, both full of twists and turns, unknown paths, and sudden surprises. Sometimes the path is clear, smooth, other times it's rough or full of obstacles. But as long as you keep moving, you find your way. And maybe that's why I ride, to remind myself that no matter how hard it gets, the road is always there, waiting for me to move forward. But how long can I keep running? How long can I keep searching for answers out here on the road before I have to face myself again? There was a time when getting lost showed me the way, when every new direction felt like the right one. But now, I can't get those memories out of my head. No matter how far I've come since Australia, it feels like the journey is not over. wish I could talk with that energy that was driving me back in Australia. I've been waiting for you. Yeah, I know. You're feeling it again, aren't you? The uncertainty. I feel uncertain. Germany was supposed to be a break, but then I fell in love with this life. And now Australia is calling again. Uncertainty is part of the journey. We've conquered it before. Do you remember that first jump in the darkness? The challenges, the open roads of the bush? That freedom. That's true, but we are leaving a place that gave us so much. Every step forward carries weight. But you got the strength. Look at what you achieved in the past 2 years. New places, new faces, new stories, new skills, and a ton of self-confidence. But why does it still feel so heavy? Because it matters, because it's real, and because you care. That's why you have to embrace it, not fear it. Every new chapter means change, and with change comes growth. Germany feels like home now, in a way I never expected. Leaving it behind feels wrong. Home is where you grow, and you've grown here, and you will grow again. Australia gave you that hunger once, and it'll do it again. You need to trust that part of you. I've done so much, but never feels like enough. It's never enough because you're always evolving. The road doesn't stop here. It never has. You don't get paused just because things feel comfortable. This is the challenge of growth. Letting go when it feels safe. I just wish I can see that path clearly. There is no clear path. There never was. But you've made this far, right? You don't need to see the end to know you're on the right track. I just want to feel that energy again, the same one who was driving me in Australia. You've been standing still for too long. Germany may feel like home now, but it also became a comfort zone. What do you mean? I've been working, moving, living. You've been living, yes, but the kind of movement you need, you put that in pause. The part of you that thrives on change, uncertainty, adventure, that part's been waiting. So what? You think I should just pack up and leave everything behind? Not yet, but start small. Take a flight, go abroad, let the journey remind you who you are. But this time, start slow. Get your mind back in that space. Maybe you're right. It's been a while since I felt the rush of the unknown. Then, when you're ready, the bigger journey will call. I guess I got some packing to do. And remember, the journey isn't about the destination. It's about finding yourself along the way. Wow, I suck at acting. But that wise guy is right. I need to breathe some fresh air somewhere else. Time is moving fast. I've settled down for too long. Germany has become my new comfort zone. I need to train the explorer side of me before it becomes too hard to leave. Riding a motorcycle around here won't be enough. I need to put myself in a new environment for at least a few days. It was a nice ride out there, far from the wilds of Australia, but it helped refresh my mind. I need to take my ass somewhere new. Let's look for a cheap flight ticket and see where I'll end up. As I step through the airport gates, I feel a familiar thrill, a mix of anticipation and nostalgia. Each journey is a fresh page, waiting to be written. With every flight ticket, I buy not just a seat on a plane, but a gateway to new experiences. Heading to Scotland feels like tracing the lines of an old map I've always wanted to explore. It's not just a trip, it's a journey back to the roots of my wanderlust. Scotland, with its rugged landscapes and ancient lore, calls out to my adventurous heart. Generally, I don't like the idea of to be a tourist. I'm always looking for the authenticity of the travel, making connection, trying to understand what does it means to live like a local. Just filling my eyes with beautiful landscapes isn't enough. I always need a reason to truly enjoy what's happening in front of me. But this time, I have to make a compromise. I've got just a few days to discover this amazing land. Well, I needed this trip. It reminded me that my desire to discover and have new experiences still belongs to me. I think traveling is like writing our memories. Every step we take in this world leaves a mark. For us, for others, it doesn't really matter. Now I'm sure. I don't want to settle down. Not yet. The big journey must continue. As the seasons shift, the years pass and needs grow and change. I applied for the Australian visa a while ago. After months of waiting, it finally happened. One morning, I received the answer I'd been hoping for. That morning changed everything. As I looked at the approval, the wave of waiting lifted, leaving room for a new realization. My life in Germany has an end. But even if I feel far from having a clear vision of my future, I swear it was the right decision. I could never have imagined ending up living here. Since I left my whole life and its comforts, I've simply followed the flow of events. The only compass I have is my gut feeling. 407 days living in Germany. I always smile when I think it was supposed to be just 14 days. Originally, I decided to stay in Germany to learn some video making skills, so I could show you what it means to do a working holiday here in Australia. For this, I want to say thanks to Sean Alamy. You've become my big brother. But the truth is, I made great friends here who have helped me improve myself, quitting bad habits and starting to build a good mindset. Sometimes I wonder if I was lucky to meet them, or if luck doesn't mean anything because I've been brave enough to find them out there in the world. This is the end of an important chapter in my life. This place tried hard to make me stay, but I can't, not yet. That big journey is calling, everything is planned. Soon I'll be back in Australia, where my new life began 897 days ago. As they shed their leaves, trees grow taller, claiming as much of the sky as they can. Just like them, I too am reaching higher, shedding old habits and embracing new possibilities. Maybe one day I'll live here again, or maybe not. Whichever way the wind blows, I'm ready to sail along, embracing the adventures that life throws my way. Traveling can teach you many things, but it never teaches you how to say goodbye.